Hi, Norman Hallett here with your next 4-minute drill for traders. Let me start by making a simple statement. Don't underestimate the power of the market, because if you do, it can really hurt you. For instance, if you underestimate the power of a market, and when I say market, I mean an individual stock, a currency pair, anything you can trade, anything where there's a buyer and there's a seller. If you underestimate the power of a market, you're going to wind up limiting your winners and leaving too much money on the table and sometimes missing opportunities completely. I bring this point up because from what I see in the charts, economies around the world are coming back, led by the U.S. economy. But even the European Union and all their banking issues, and the latest being Cyprus, seems to all work themselves out. At least that's what the charts are telling me. What I'm noticing is that the first euro banking situation led to a deep correction in the stock market. Then the next scare also resulted in a deep correction, but not quite as deep. Each negative situation is meeting with less and less of a correction. The latest one, Cyprus, resulted in a few days of minor correction, and now, 2 weeks after the original announcement of the Cyprus crisis, the market is making all-time highs in the indexes. Now, does that mean the crisis is over in Europe? Absolutely not. What it means is that the market, traders and investors, have growing confidence that because Europe has handled all of the past issues, they'll be able to handle the future ones. Now, you may not agree that the European crisis is over, and I may not agree that it's over, or even close to over, but we are trading the markets, and the market agrees that the worst is behind us. That's exactly what the chart is telling us. The market is demonstrating relentless power, no matter what you may think. Trade what you see, not what you fear or what you doubt. There are still a majority of traders who I come across that are waiting for the big stock market correction, spouting things like, no market goes straight up, or we can't carry all this debt and not have to pay the piper at some point. Well, I agree, we have to pay the piper, but I'll wait until the market tells me that we need to pay the piper and not try to impose my own theory on the market and try to be right to satisfy my own ego. Now, I don't do that anymore, and neither should you. You're not smarter than the market. The market is truth. What things are actually bought and sold for, the actual value, not some dream value that you think it should be worth. Be smart, my fellow traders. Keep your ideas to yourself and trade what the chart tells you. And remember, when drought news starts, and it starts bringing grains higher, and there's a mining strike in the copper fields, and copper starts flying, and the Canadian dollar starts to soar because of new natural resource discoveries, don't underestimate the power of the market, because there, in those sustained moves, is where fortunes are made. There's no too high or too low. The market will do what the market wants to do, no matter what you think. So stay out of your own way. Trade what you see and not what you feel or fear or doubt. Okay, that's it for this edition of 4-Minute Drill for Traders. So until next week, stay disciplined.